Have you ever noticed that people always have something to say? And sometimes their words can be so hurtful that they can ruin your day or even your life. You might try to avoid these people, but unfortunately, they're always there, whether it's at work, school, or even in your family. So what can you do? Should you just let them take control of your emotions? No, the best thing you can do is learn the art of ignoring people. But don't worry, we're not talking about those nice little manners here. This is the most ruthless power of all, and if you master it, you'll have them begging for your attention. Welcome to our channel. Here you'll find the most helpful advice to level up in life. And today we're going to tell you 10 dark psychology tricks when to ignore someone. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Now, let's get started. No. 1. When someone provokes you, don't rise to the bait. When someone provokes you, they expect a reaction from you. They want to see you get angry or upset because it makes them feel powerful. The best way to deal with these types of people is to remain calm and polite. Don't let them see that they're getting to you. For example, if someone calls you names, don't respond by yelling at them. Instead, calmly walk away. This will show them that their words aren't getting to you, and its lines make them feel helpless. By showing them that they don't have the power to provoke you, you'll be able to ignore them more easily. 2. When they start gossiping about others, don't participate. Gossiping is a way for people to bond and feel like they're part of a group. It's also a way to relieve stress and talk about negative emotions without actually dealing with them. However, it can be harmful to listen to gossip because it can create unnecessary drama in your life. It can also make you feel bad about the people who are being talked about. The best way to deal with gossips is to politely excuse yourself from the conversation. You can say something like, "I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about other people like that." Then change the subject to something more positive. If they continue to gossip, then simply walk away. 3. When someone tries to belittle you, don't take it personally. When someone tries to belittle you, they're probably doing it because they feel insecure or threatened by you. The best way to deal with this is to ignore them and focus on your own self-esteem. Don't let their words get to you. Remember that everyone has their own insecurities, and sometimes they lash out at others to make themselves feel better. So don't take it personally. Instead, focus on your own self-worth and ignore the haters. 4. When someone is constantly negative, don't engage with them. Negative people are like a black hole. They suck the joy out of every situation. The best way to deal with them is to simply ignore them and their negativity. Don't engage in their complaining or their arguments. Instead, focus on the positive aspects of your life. This may be difficult at first, but over time it'll become easier. You can also try to engage in activities that make you happy and bring positivity into your life. This can help you to ignore the negative people in your life. No. 5. When someone is using you for their own benefit, don't be a doormat. People who use others for their own benefit are called manipulators. They often take advantage of other people's kindness and generosity. The best way to deal with them is to set boundaries and stick to them. Don't be afraid to say no to their requests or to walk away from conversations that make you uncomfortable. It may be hard at first, but over time you'll become more assertive and confident. This will help you to ignore the manipulative people in your life. 6. When someone is trying to control you, don't let them. People who try to control others are usually insecure and have low self-esteem. They feel the need to control others because they can't control their own lives. The best way to deal with these types of people is to assert yourself and set boundaries. Don't be afraid to say no to their demands or to walk away from conversations that make you feel uncomfortable. It may be difficult at first, but over time you'll become more assertive and confident. This will help you to ignore the controlling people in your life. 7. When someone is constantly criticizing you, don't take it to heart. When someone is constantly criticizing you, it's usually because they're jealous of you. They may think that by tearing you down, they'll feel better about themselves. The best way to deal with these types of people is to ignore them and focus on your own goals. Don't let their criticism get to you. Remember that everyone has something to criticize about everyone else, so don't take it to heart. Instead, focus on your own self-improvement and ignore the critics. 8. When someone is always interrupting you, don't let them. People who are always interrupting you are usually inconsiderate and selfish. They think that their needs are more important than yours and that they have the right to cut you off whenever they want. The best way to deal with these types of people is to firmly tell them to stop. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself and set boundaries. It may be difficult at first, but over time you'll become more assertive and confident. This will help you to ignore the inconsiderate people in your life. 9. When someone is lying to you, don't believe everything they say. People who lie to you are usually trying to manipulate or deceive you. They may be trying to get something from you, or they may just be trying to hurt you. The best way to deal with these types of people is to be skeptical and ask questions. Don't believe everything they say and don't trust them with your personal information. If you feel like they're lying to you, then say so. It may be difficult at first, but over time you'll become more assertive and confident. This will help you to ignore the deceitful people in your life. 10. When someone is constantly testing your patience, don't rise to the bait. People who constantly test your patience are usually bored or have nothing better to do. They may think it's funny to push your buttons, but it's not. The best way to deal with these types of people is to remain calm and polite. Don't let them see that they're getting to you. If they continue to test your patience, then ignore them and walk away. Bonus: when someone is being physically abusive, don't stay around. If someone is physically abusive, then get out of the situation as quickly as possible. Don't try to reason with them or fight back. Just run to safety. You can deal with the consequences later. Your safety is the most important thing. If you've been the victim of any of these situations, we hope that you can use these tips to help you cope and move forward. It may be difficult at first, but over time you'll become stronger and more resilient. Remember that you're not alone and there is help available. So don't be afraid to reach out for support. So how many of these tips will you use in your life? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you lines be notified every time we upload a new video. Take care and thanks for watching.